I'm on my way.
Taylor's your backup.
Dispatch, this is Baker 220. We're going to need an ambulance now here at 3450 Loma Vista Avenue. Minor injuries and possible assault victim.
Mr. Mullins? Mr. Mullins, this is the police. Come on out.
The Stroud's going in now. Do you copy?
Mr. Mullins, did you hear me?
This guy, he likes to hit people. Don't you, Mullins?
Hit him again, Heller, and it goes in my report.
Yeah? You do that, and you'll never see backup again from anybody.
Get your hands off of him. Get your hands off of him.
Fine. Sure, caller.
Come on, Mr. Mullins.
Listen, you want me to run him in for you?
Hey, Bright Eyes, how'd your shift go?
Long. Must have been a full moon last night. Seemed like all the wackos were out.
Hopefully they'll get back in their cages before I have to get out there and make our streets safe against parking violators.
I gotta get this stuff in and get out of here. I'll see you at breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Chili omelet?
After I am. Hey, Lisa, I'm coming through. You know, I think they'd spend some extra money for another locker room so we wouldn't have to go through this every day.
And then miss the beefcake?
You don't hold a candle to my boyfriend, Charlie.
Oh, I don't know about that. 2 days wear, 5 days wear. Oh, man, last year's softball playoffs.
Oh, you're a sick man, Weisberg.
Here, burn him when you're done with him.
Thanks, Charlie. How do you get them like that?
Did you guys see the set on that blonde that Hank was with the other night at the bowling alley?
Oh, man, she must have been a lot of fun in the shower, huh?
Well, you know what they say. The bigger the breasts, Dumber the guy.
Stroud. Lieutenant Fuhrer wants to see you in his office.
It's all over now.
Bites the dust. Can I have your locker?
Sir?
Come in, Stroud. I've marked you meet standards in all but 3 categories. In those, amount of work performed, coordinating with others, and helpful to fellow employees, I've rated you exceed standards.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Stroud, 2 more months, coming down to the wire. This will be your last evaluation.
I thought I had one more at the end of review.
I think we can skip it, unless, of course, you object.
Oh, no, sir, I don't object at all.
When the time comes, I'll just attach this eval to my recommendation. Here, read and sign.
Thank you so much, Lieutenant Fuhrer.
By the way, Heller told me how well you handled the Mullen situation. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir.
Tony, I hear you might be interested in an administrative service position when the time comes.
Yeah, definitely.
Stop by my office sometime. I'll fill you in on the requirements.
Well, thank you, Captain Daly. I appreciate that.
No, really, you look fabulous today. I don't know what it is.
What do you want?
Hey, Tony! What did the Fuhrer want?
Evaluation update. Straight A's.
All right. Well done.
Hey, little toast, huh? 2 officers sure how it was. The best.
To women in uniform.
Yeah, why not? Hey, why not?
Maybe it's the hair or something. I can't
Stop.
Sweetheart, another Bloody Mary. Keep them coming, will you?
Oh, gee, Charlie, you know, if you paid a tab or left a tip, the service might be more to your liking.
Ooh, baby.
Come on, what are you trying for? A personal best? It's not even 9 a.m.
She loves me. She loves me.
Your prize.
Oh, God, please. No, Rex!
Hey,
Hey, how was your day?
I survived. How was yours?
My day went very well. I got a great evaluation.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
It smells good in here. What are you making?
Chicken?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You don't smell too bad yourself.
Well, I may be available after dinner.
Yeah. I'll make sure I keep it open. I got a little present for you.
Hey, you found it.
Yeah, I did.
Where did you find this?
Well, I've got my sources. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. You want to grab the salad?
Got it. You want a drumstick and a wing?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Anything coming in the mail?
No.
All right.
No, honey, it's early. You still have time.
Well, I'm starting to feel like I'm going to be a high school teacher the rest of my life.
College, high school, what's the difference? It's the same smart-ass kids, only older.
You know, Tony, I really wish you'd take this a little more seriously.
Dean, I was kidding.
I mean, you really take being a cop seriously, don't you?
Let's not have this argument again, okay? Let's just enjoy the evening. All right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Here, get your plate.
Thanks.
Hey, I mean... That's the whole thing. Wait.
How you doing? Hey, Charlie.
Next week, let's...
Hey, what's up with Charlie? Is he in some kind of trouble or something? Well?
His wife called the department about his drinking.
Ouch.
Ouch is right. It was a lousy thing to do.
What's gonna happen to him?
I don't know. Probably make him go get counseling. You know, Charlie, he's gonna love that.
Yeah, well, he has been hitting it pretty hard lately.
Yeah, well, that's none of our business.
Yes, it is. We count on him for backup in the field. If he's got a problem, we should help him.
Oh, Charlie's a big boy. He can take care of himself. That's not the point anyway.
His wife shouldn't have reported him to the brass. Should have worked it out in private.
Maybe she tried.
I don't care if she tried. What she did was wrong. Look, Tony, people are always trying to take us down. And having your wife rat on you, that's about as low as it gets. I mean, I'd never rat on you about anything. I know you wouldn't rat on me, right? That's the code. Nah, this shouldn't happen. She knows better.
I almost hit my finger.
Don't, here, use this. Don't get that on the
Hey, does anyone want to go to the football game this weekend? Dean and I have a couple extra tickets.
I wouldn't pay to watch those bums.
I'll go if that blonde from the bowling alley come with me.
Oh, come on, Charlie. It's not that bad. Your wife's just worried about you.
She's got a hell of a way of showing it. She'll get over it, man.
Yeah, why don't you send her some flowers?
Yeah, maybe I'll send her a wreath.
How about one of those sexy teddies? Women love that crap. Right, Tom?
No, men love that crap.
Tony.
Charlie, what are you doing here?
Well, I hate to do this to you, but I need a little favor. I was wondering if I could maybe crash here for a couple hours.
Oh, what's the problem?
Bam threw me out.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, after tonight's shift, I think I'm gonna start looking at my own place.
Oh, come on in.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, come on. I hope the couch is okay.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, go back to sleep.
Here's a blanket.
Where's Dean?
Oh, he teaches today.
Yeah, I really appreciate this, Tony.
Yeah, no problem. Here you go. Sleep well.
professorship. I start in the fall. Tony? Hello? Did you hear me?
I can't talk right now, Dean.
Can't talk right now, Dean. I'm sorry.
Please, Dean, not now.
Not now, not now. What the hell's the matter with you? I called you with the best news of my life and you hung up on me. I mean, I think you're supposed to be happy for me here, Tony. Jeez, I don't understand you. Yeah, if this is about us moving, you knew all along that was a possibility, Tony. If this is about your job, which of course we know is much more important than mine, well, I got news for you. The news flash. They have cops in Georgia, too. Tony.
Somebody's watching.
Hey, Tony. So what are you doing here? Listen, do me a favor, will you? You didn't see me here. I mean, this kind of thing wouldn't go over really big with the wife, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll cover for you sometime, okay? Hey, those will kill you. Hey, you didn't happen to see Tony, did you? I don't think she's ever been late.
I heard she called in sick.
Hey, Tony. Wake up. It's 3 o'clock. You've been sleeping for 18 hours. Are you sick? You want me to call a doctor?
No. I told you I'm okay.
Your mother called. She said she wants to stop by after work.
What for?
Because she wants to see how you are. That's what for. Tony, listen to me. We're gonna have to deal with this sooner or later. This job means a lot to me. I'm not gonna turn it down. Well, I'm glad we had this little talk. I feel so much better.
What's the matter? I heard you weren't feeling well.
Oh, no, I'm just tired.
Well, you don't have a fever.
Mom, I'm okay.
Well, you look pale. Jack, she looks awfully pale.
It's that night shift she's working. Where are they going to put you on days?
I like the night shift. It's not a problem.
Good. Maybe I can get a cup of coffee to go with these cookies.
I'll help. Dean told me about the job offer from Georgia. He's very excited about it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, he thinks you're upset because you don't want to leave town. I don't mean to interfere. You don't have to explain anything to me. It's one thing to talk about moving, and it's another to do it. Especially now, you know, with your wonderful job.
Mom,
What? What is it?
Where's that coffee coming?
Oh, it's right here, Daddy. These cookies look great.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, Tony, how you doing?
Stroud reporting an abandoned vehicle at 7th and Carpenter.
Jumpy tonight.
What are you doing here?
Hey, I just came to check you out, see how you're doing. It gets a little lonely out here at night, you know. Never know what's gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Maybe. Maybe not. But you gotta be careful when you're out here all by your lonesome without any backup.
What, is that a threat?
Hey, come on, chill out, Tony, chill out. Just trying to be my usual helpful self.
Charlie.
We need to talk, Tony.
Dean, it's been a long shift, and I just want to finish this up and go to bed.
Yeah, well, see, that's all you've been doing lately is working and sleeping. I don't think we've said a dozen words to each other in the past 2 weeks. God forbid I try to touch you.
I said I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah, well, I do. I want to talk about this now.
Well, since when is everything about you, huh? When did you become the center of the universe?
Look, Tony, let's not do that.
Don't touch me.
My God, Tony, what is wrong with you? It's like I don't even know who you are.
I am the same person I've always been.
No, Tony, you're not. Something's changed. And I don't know if it's me, or if it's Georgia, or if it's this crazy job of yours.
You know what? I've about had it with you and your snide remarks about my job, all right? And if you are so unhappy here, I don't see anyone holding you here against your will.
Oh, so what are you suggesting now, Tony, huh? You want me to leave?
Don't you
want
want, Dean, all right? I just need some time alone, okay?
Yeah, well, you got it. In fact, why don't you take the rest of your life?
Well, we've been drifting apart lately anyway. People change. You know, our biggest fight was about my being a cop. I just didn't understand that. He kept telling me I was too smart to be a cop. Like that was a compliment or something. Stace.
Oh, no, it's the goon squad.
Hello, ladies. Quick, darling, before I die of thirst. Hey, nice post.
Just because we had one bad evening together doesn't mean you can eat my food.
You want a second chance?
Hey, listen, guys, I got myself a new place.
All right. Got a little housewarming party on Sunday. Who's coming? I'm in.
Well, don't you think you ought to wait till the ink is dry, pal?
Hey, I'm back in the market, sweetheart.
Oh, the market changed, Charlie.
Oh, yeah? Changed a lot. Well, I don't think Charlie's gonna have a problem. There's a man who knows the man. So you coming to my party, Stacy?
Only if I don't have to sit anywhere near him.
Weisberg, you coming?
Only if Stacy goes.
How about you, Tony? You coming? If you come a little early, maybe help me set up. You know, make it like your place. Give it that nice homey touch. What the hell got into her? I don't know.
Not that it's any of your business. But her and Dean split up yesterday.
Another cop relationship bites the dust.
Thank you, Mr. Sensitivity.
What? It was a joke. It was a joke. Stace, come on. Helen, will you give me the plate? Yeah.
Hey, good morning. I got no idea, man.
Before the rumors start flying, we want to let you know what's happening. A young woman in the community has accused Charlie Lloyd of rape. What? Now, it's just an allegation. No charges have been filed. Charlie's still a member of this department, one of our own. Now, he'll be on paid administrative leave pending the outcome of the investigation, and he's still welcome here.
What's the girl's name?
I'm really not at liberty to discuss that. Right now, I'd like to introduce Detective Bob Hyman of the DA's office. He's going to be conducting a joint investigation with the department. Now, Bob's going to want to talk to most of you, and I expect your full cooperation.
This is unpleasant business for us all. I'm a cop myself, so I know how it feels to be questioned about a fellow police officer. So I will try to make this as painless as possible and still try to do my job. If anybody here has any information about the matter at hand, I would appreciate you coming forward.
Bob will be working with Lieutenant Fuhrer, whom you all know. Let's make sure and show Charlie our support. We're still a family here. That's it. Back to work.
Clock. I know who this is. It's that slut that works at bakery on Route 1.
Hey, Tony. What's the rush? What's wrong?
Everybody on Charlie's shift, Detective Hines wants to see you guys first. I got the sign-up sheet.
I feel so responsible. I mean, if I would have come forward earlier, this might not have happened.
Who else have you told?
No one.
You haven't told anyone here?
No.
Not even Stacy?
Mm-mm. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want the guys to find out. And plus, I'm still under review.
How long have you got?
3 weeks. I feel so bad about that girl.
Tony, listen to me. This is not your fault. You did fine. I'll take care of things from here on out, okay?
Okay. What about Himes? He's gonna want to question me.
Don't worry about Himes for now. Let me have a word with the chief. I'll straighten things out, and then I'll get back to you.
Thank you, Captain.
It'll be all right.
All right, I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay. Officer Stroud. You know, it's been a week. I'm beginning to think that you're dodging me on purpose.
No, sir. I'll get in there as soon as I can.
Well, why don't we just say that you'll see me before your next shift, okay?
Yes, sir. Excuse me, Captain Daly?
Not now, Tony.
Tony, can I see you a sec?
Yeah.
I heard that you took a theft report down at the bakery.
Yeah, I did.
Did you know Ann Davis works there?
Ann Davis. I don't know who that is.
No, she's the woman that claims that Charlie raped her.
So?
So, redo the report. Put Ann Davis down as a suspect.
On what grounds? If she's one of 9 employees, I don't have any evidence against her.
Find some, come on.
Excuse me, is the owner around?
No? What can I do for you?
Are you Ann Davis?
Yes? This is about the theft, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I just have to follow up on a couple of things.
Mr. Shumway won't be back till 4.
I'm sorry.
About what?
About Charlie Lloyd. It shouldn't have happened, and I'm really sorry. If only I had done something, anything.
Now, what could you have done that would have been different?
Well, I could have come forward when Charlie first attacked me instead of worrying so much about my job and what people were going to say.
Tony, you gotta stop beating yourself up about this. You can't.
Stace, if you could have seen this poor girl's face today, I didn't even know what to say to her. And Heller, he wants me to alter my report and make her look like a thief.
You're not gonna do that.
No.
Well, why do you have to answer to Heller anyway?
I don't. But I'm afraid I made a mistake trusting Captain Daly.
Daly?
Yeah. You know, he hasn't said one thing to me since I told him about the rape, and Himes is really pressuring me for a statement.
I don't know. Tony, I think that you have to talk to Himes.
Stace, everybody is backing Charlie up. All the guys are.
Welcome to the boys' club. Listen to me. They have to believe you, first off, because you are telling the truth. And second off, because in case you forgot, you're a cop, too.
Yeah, that's just it. I did forget. And someone else got hurt.
There's no way that you could have known he was going to do that again.
That's my job. My job is to know. Hello.
Tony. Hey, it's Charlie. Hey, how come you didn't show up at the kettle with the boys, huh? You had a good time. I missed you.
How dare you?
You know, I thought we were good pals, Tony. Now, you don't go shut me out now, you know, people are gonna start to wonder.
Get it done right now. Yeah, I will.
Excuse me, Chief.
What is it, Stroud? I'm running late.
Well, I've been waiting to hear from Captain Daly. He said he was going to talk to you about how the department wants to handle this thing with Charlie.
There's a chain of command here, Stroud. Daly told you to wait, you wait.
But, sir, Detective Himes wants to question me, and I don't know how much longer I can avoid him.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't help you.
Stroud,
Yes, sir.
your daily logs are past due.
Well, I put them on your desk this morning.
I'm talking about last week's. You did them on the wrong forms. Do them over.
Well, we only switched forms
Just
yesterday.
do them, Stroud.
Yes, sir. Hey, Betsy. Is Captain Daly around?
No, I haven't seen him. But have you heard the latest?
What?
The media coverage on Charlie is stirring up things. 3 more women have filed complaints.
For rape?
2 rapes, 1 sexual assault. Looks like Charlie's been a busy boy.
Is Himes around?
You just missed him.
Saturday the 12th, the night of the alleged rape. Let's see. I do believe that Officer Charlie Lloyd and I were bowling that night. In fact, I'm sure of it. Well, Weisberg, you were there. As I recall, you bowled an outstanding 199.
Hey, Tony, did you hear the latest?
Yeah, I heard.
That's 4 now. You gotta wonder if there's more.
Well, if there are, we'll just have to deal with them, won't we?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means we're gonna take care of Charlie. That's what that means. You know, Tony, he's been asking about you. He needs our help. Tony, I think that it would be a good idea to have a female officer by his side, you know, showing her support.
Yeah, right.
Come on, let's go.
Responding. You wanted to see me, sir?
That's right, I did, Stroud. Where are your logs?
Well, I've been on patrol, sir.
I wanted them before you left.
But I...
Turn around. Turn around. Your shirt is all wrinkled.
Well, I've been sitting in a car all night.
I don't want to hear your excuses, Stroud. Just get me those logs.
What about my shift?
Now.
How you doing?
Oh, tired. I'll take these for you. Thanks.
Man, what a... Hey, Tony.
Hey.
Stroud, come with me.
I'm sorry you didn't make it.
What do you mean?
It's all detailed in your performance evaluation.
What is this? What happened to the evaluation that you did 2 months ago? When everything was so good, you said I wouldn't have to do another.
We need you to sign it.
I won't sign it. This is wrong. I won't sign it.
All right? Signature refused.
Why are you doing this to me?
I need your badge and your weapon.
I don't deserve this. And you know it.
Tony, what's up?
Fired. What?
See what's going on?
She said they fired her.
What are you talking about?
Tony, I can't believe they did this to you. It isn't right. Well, apparently right has nothing to do with it, Stace. I didn't play by the rules, you know? I ignored the blue wall of silence. And that is why they're getting rid of me. Well, I'll tell you something. It's not gonna be that easy.
Her name is Charlene McCrowski, McCursky. She runs a flower shop on Kennedy Street. Seems Charlie asked her out, they did some drinking, got back to her house, and Charlie wouldn't take no for an answer.
Who else?
Ingrid Curtis, Curtis. This happened back in '92.
92.
Seems her car broke down, Charlie offered her a ride home. He took a little detour. She says he raped her in the back seat.
That's almost 2 years ago. Why did she wait so long to come forward?
Who was she gonna go to? Cops?
Anyone else?
Lily Davenport, Davenport. She's an ex-friend of Charlie's and his wife. I don't know the whole story on this one, but apparently it happened during a party at their house last year.
93.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Helen? Was Miss Stroud to see you about Charlie Lloyd?
Oh, that's the female cop I've been trying to interview. They work the same shift.
Yes, please send her in, Helen.
Tony, glad you could make it. This is Pete Maresca, the assistant DA.
Charlie Lloyd raped me.
No, it's all right, Tony. I understand that. But specifically, who did you speak to in the department?
Captain Daly.
Did you tell him exactly what you told us here today?
Yes, I did.
And what did he say?
He said he would figure out the best way to handle the situation and get back to me. But I never heard from him again.
Did you try talking to the chief?
Yes, I tried, but he wouldn't talk to me either. He made me feel like I was the one that had committed the crime.
Did he say why he wouldn't speak to you?
No.
I'm down here investigating every day, knowing that there are more victims and trying my best to find out who those victims are. And lo and behold, there's one right here on the force. And you knew about it. Well?
Well, what?
Well, I'm sure that you're well aware that withholding evidence is a serious felony.
Whoa, you're way out of line, Himes.
I'm out of line. Charlie Lloyd is on paid administrative leave. Tony Stroud gets fired. And you have the gall to sit there and tell me that I'm out of line?
You don't know Tony Stroud the way we know Tony Stroud.
She wasn't cutting it, Himes. Ask any of the men she works with. The woman was on her way out.
And she knew it. That's why she grabbed her chance when she saw it.
What chance?
Ann Davis, the girl at the bakery. When she filed her complaint against Charlie, Tony jumped on the bandwagon.
It was her way of putting us on notice. It was Stroud's way of saying, you fire me, there'll be hell to pay.
Well, how can they say that? What about the evaluation that Lieutenant Fuhrer gave me, where he marked everything excellent and outstanding?
That's not what they're saying now.
Well, he's lying.
It's the code, Tony. They're enforcing the code.
Hello?
You'd better be real careful out there, Tony. Accidents happen.
Honey, I am so sorry. Wish you told me when it happened.
I know. I wanted to, but I couldn't. I was so embarrassed. And then when all those women started coming forward, I felt like I was responsible.
No, he's to blame, not you.
And I'm the one they fired. Mom, I gotta warn you. Everybody in town is gonna know about this.
Now, I don't care about them. And my only concern is you.
A total of 5 women have come forward now, including the unidentified female officer.
Thank you, Bob. A 5-alarm fire.
You think they fired her because of Charlie?
Yeah, who cares? You know, I never did trust her.
Give me a break, Helen. Come on, you know she's a good cop.
If she cared that much about the department, she wouldn't do this.
What are you saying, man? He raped her.
It's not the way Charlie tells it.
Hey, Jack. How you
Hey,
doing?
Stacy.
Hey, Stace. We'll see you guys later, okay?
Okay, see you home.
Don't work too hard. It's getting really weird. They had a meeting yesterday, and they told everybody not to talk to anyone outside of the department.
Yeah, Himes said that this would happen. He said they were really gonna come down on me.
I hate this. It makes me so angry. I mean, Charlie's facing 4 felony counts, and you're the one they crucified.
Hey, where's Betsy? I thought that she was coming.
Well, you know how it is. She's got kids.
Nah, maybe you shouldn't be here either.
Oh, what are they gonna do? Take away my ticket book?
I have to find a job, Steve.
Well, how about parking enforcement? You too. 40 days. You can have all this.
You can have this, too.
Sorry, we tried to reach you to cancel, but you'd already left.
Well, I don't mind waiting. I've come a long way for this interview.
But the captain might not be back till nightfall.
And I shouldn't bother rescheduling, right?
Sorry, didn't see you there.
Get lost.
Hey! You know, some of our old friends are getting very angry. If I were you, I'd watch it. Things happen.
Who's there?
Tony, it's me, Dean. Hi.
Hi.
I'm so sorry.
Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. I guess I thought that I could handle it on my own. And I thought that not telling anyone was the right decision. Who knew that it would turn out to be the worst decision of my life?
So, when's the trial?
A couple of months.
What are you doing in the meantime?
Oh, I'm just working at my father's store.
You know, if you want... Can I do anything for you?
No, I'm fine.
You sure about that?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. None of my friends are talking to me, except for Stacy. She's been great. Oh, and Heller, who took time out from his very busy schedule to threaten me. Let's see what else. I am broke. There isn't a police department that will hire me in the country. But other than that, I am just fine. So I hear you're off to Georgia pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah, semester. I gotta get ready.
I really hope that works out for you.
Tony, I wish I was something I can...
No, if you're right, I'll write you back.
Take care of yourself.
One man got out of the car?
Yes.
Did he say anything?
No.
And you can't identify him?
It was too dark. I couldn't see.
We can assign an officer to protect you, Tony.
Oh, come on. Do you really think there's a cop in this town who cares about my safety?
Where did you stay last night, Tony?
At my parents'.
Good, you should stay there. I don't want you to be alone.
For how long, huh? Until the trial? For the rest of my life? What?
We know you've been through a lot, Tony.
Somebody tried to kill me last night. I don't think that this is worth it anymore.
What happened to your thirst for justice?
I didn't think it was going to be this difficult.
Yes, you did. That's why you didn't report the rape when it happened in the first place. And if you quit now, they win, hands down.
Do you really think we stand a chance?
Yes, I do. But frankly, I always do. This one's not my call. It's yours. Hold on, Bob. Tony! Wait up, Tony. Hey. I forgot to give you something.
What's this?
A civil litigator, a good friend of mine. I told him about you, and he thinks he might be able to make a good case for wrongful termination.
Really?
Yeah. See, you were never advised that you were not meeting department standards, and you were never given any formal warning. That could lead to a substantial settlement, but don't take my word for it. Give him a call.
It's not about the money. I don't care about the money. It's about what they did to me.
Hey, I'm on your side, kid. Just trying to help you nail the bad guys.
Funny, that sounds like what I used to do. All right, let me think about it.
I'd just like to know one thing. How much of this is she supposed to take?
No.
Himes can't guarantee your safety. Let those 3 other women testify against Charlie Lloyd.
Wait a minute, I thought there were 4 women.
One of them backed out. Apparently, it was a long time ago, and she's having difficulty remembering the details.
Oh.
I don't like this, Tony.
No.
I don't like it at all.
Dad, I know that you're worried. I'm scared too, but I can't back down now.
Well, at least just get away for a while.
Where am I gonna go?
I spoke to Aunt Sandy.
Oh, I don't want to go to Seattle. Why am I running? I live here.
She's right, Jack.
No, wait a minute. Think about it. 2 weeks on a beach in Bermuda? Could be great.
I do have some good news.
What?
Well, I was thinking about applying to law school. I know it sounds crazy, but if you think about it, it's not really any different than being a cop. I would still be out there getting the bad guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Stroud, attorney at law.
License and registration, please. Get out of the car, Miss Stroud.
Did I do something wrong, officer?
Your tail light's busted.
It is?
See? Your headlight's out, too.
Yes, you're absolutely right, officer. How careless of me.
Not gonna lose your temper, are you, Tony? I'm gonna have to cite you on both of these. Excuse me, Mr. Stroud. Mrs. Stroud, my name is Pete Maresca. This is Bob Himes. We're from the DA's office. We're prosecuting Charlie Lloyd. I'd like to speak to your daughter, please.
Haven't you done enough?
Very sorry for your trouble. Hi.
Forget it. I don't have anything else to say. Look what they did to my parents' store.
Come on, Tony. People play dirty doesn't mean that they win.
Well, as far as I am concerned, they have won already.
They've only won if you give up and let them win. Is that what you're saying, Tony? You gonna give up now and let that bastard walk?
Why is this whole thing up to me? What about those other women?
Well, there have been some developments.
Yes, see, several more of the women have decided to withdraw their charges.
Why?
Well, one of them's been getting a lot of threats, and she just got fed up and withdrew, and another one has a new boyfriend that just proposed to her, and he doesn't know anything about the rape.
There's more. Ann Davis, the woman from the bakery, apparently she's had a lot of boyfriends.
What does that mean?
It means they were planning to use that against her.
Were? Are you telling me that she's not going to testify? Well, that's great. That doesn't leave much now, does it?
Yes, it does, Tony. It leaves you.
One lousy charge. One count of rape. My word against his.
That's right. You were always our most credible witness.
Yeah, and now I'm your only witness.
That's right, you are. It's up to you now, Tony. You can put Charlie Lloyd away where he belongs, or you can cut him loose to rape again.
They will do anything to protect Charlie. I don't think that I can do this anymore.
What are you saying?
That I want my life back.
Counselor?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to remind you that we are here today to try Charlie Lloyd for the rape of Tony Stroud. Miss Stroud is not on trial here today. Miss Stroud was an exceptional young police officer. She was conscientious, hardworking, dedicated. She was the kind of officer that would always go the extra mile, the kind of officer that you wanted on your team. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, everyone on the force felt that way about her until that day that she had to come forward to tell the very painful truth.
The truth, ladies and gentlemen, is that there is no truth. The truth is that there was no rape. The truth is that Tony Stroud wasn't cutting it as a police officer, and that in a last desperate bid to save her job, she simply fabricated the charges against Charlie Lloyd. That is the truth. And that is what we intend to prove during the course of this trial.
Tony, who's this guy? Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, it's okay.
You sure?
It's okay.
Be right across the street.
How you doing?
Never better.
Look, I'm really sorry for everything that's happened to you, Tony. I've been wanting to tell you that for a long time. You're a good cop. You didn't deserve this.
Thanks.
I hope they nail him for what he did to you. And what he did to our department.
Yeah, well, I wish everyone felt that way. Maybe then I'd stand half a chance.
Anyway, I'm rooting for you. Tony, give him help, all right?
Has it been 20 minutes yet? Our takeout must be ready.
Thought I was...
No, I need a break.
Okay, it's that old place in the Delancey Mini Mall.
Oh, yeah, right, I know.
Honey, I love you.
I love you too, Daddy.
Tony. Tony, wait. Take it easy. Take it easy now. Take it easy. I don't touch me. Now, don't get mad at me, all right? I'm not gonna hurt you. Okay. I just need to talk to you. Okay? Listen. In a few days, they're gonna put you on that stand. I'm here to ask you not to go through with it. Tony, what do you want me to say, all right? What do you want me to do? My life is ruined already.
Your life? What about my life? Do you have any idea how hard I worked to become a cop? Do you have any idea what that meant to me? And then you just come along and you take it all away, you bastard.
I came here to give you a chance. You got no idea what they're gonna do to you when they put you on that stand. You haven't got a prayer. And when this whole thing is over with, after you lose, after you've been publicly humiliated, it's not gonna be over. No, you're not gonna be safe anywhere you go. Not here, not anywhere. And you think about that.
Mr. Theriot, sir, you were quoted in this newspaper as saying, "Charlie and I just want to put this behind us," close quote. Did you make that statement?
Don't recall making that statement, no.
Is Charlie Lloyd a good friend of yours?
Not particularly, no. But he's a good officer and a good man.
Could you just please answer the question? See, because what I'm driving at here is why you chose not to act after you were informed of the rape.
Why?
That is my question, sir.
Because I was told that her reasons for coming forward might be questionable. That's why.
I see. And who told you this?
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Overruled. You may answer the question.
Captain Daly told me.
And you believed him?
Who am I supposed to believe? Her?
And why not her?
Because I know Daly. I've known him for years. Stroud was just a rookie, practically a stranger.
But other women in the community had come forward with similar...
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained. That last remark will be stricken from the record. Watch yourself, Counselor.
I will, and I do beg your pardon, Your Honor. So, a newcomer can file a complaint, but because of her status, or lack of status, her complaint is ignored, and the word of a senior man is held as gospel. Is that the way it goes, sir?
You don't understand the way the department works, do you?
Obviously, I do not, sir. Please, tell us.
You ever heard of a chain of command, Counselor? I can't worry about every cop on the force. The only time a cop's name comes up is when they're in trouble. And I can tell you one thing. Tony Stroud's name had been coming up plenty.
Please tell us, Captain Daly, is it not departmental procedure to report all complaints involving a felony to the prosecutor's office?
Yes, it is.
Then why, sir, did you not follow this policy in regards to Miss Stroud's complaint?
Her story just didn't add up.
Why is that?
She seemed more concerned about her job than she did about anything that happened between her and Charlie Lloyd.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Suddenly you're the psychologist here. Suddenly you're the judge and the jury in this matter.
Objection, badgering the witness.
Sustained. Counsel will put questions to the witness and refrain from making derogatory observations.
I will do so, and I do beg your pardon, Your Honor. Now, Captain Daly, after Miss Stroud reported the rape to you, there was a staff meeting Is that not correct?
I believe so, yes. We meet every second Monday.
All right, and how many people attended this staff meeting?
11.
Including yourself and Chief Therio, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, now, sometime during this meeting, someone recommended terminating Officer Tony Stroud. Is that not correct?
Yes.
And do you remember who that somebody was?
Objection, Your Honor.
Overruled. You may answer the question.
No, I don't remember. But I do remember that I seconded the motion.
Oh, you did? And on what grounds, sir?
On the grounds that she didn't do her job.
According to whom?
According to me. And according to Chief Therio and according to the 9 other people in that room. They all knew Tony. And not one of them said a word in her defense.
I'll see you inside, okay?
Hi, Tony. Tell me something. Have you thought about what your life is going to be like after Charlie's acquitted?
Excuse me. Is there a problem?
Boys? No. No problem.
Good.
See you on the outside, Stroud. While this was happening, did you apply any physical resistance to him?
Yes, I did. But he is a lot stronger than me, and he had me pinned down.
I know this is very painful and difficult for you, Tony, but you must tell us now exactly what happened next.
It was very fast. He climbed on top of me and forced my legs apart and raped me.
Now, prior to this occasion, had you ever had any discussion with Charlie Lloyd about having sex with him?
No.
Did you ever have any sort of romantic interest in Charlie Lloyd?
No.
Did you believe, prior to this incident, that Charlie Lloyd ever had any sort of romantic interest in you?
No.
Did you report this incident to your superior in the police department at the time it happened?
No, I did not.
And why not?
I was afraid.
Afraid of what?
I was still under review, and I thought that it would affect my job.
And how would reporting a rape by a fellow police officer have any effect on your job?
It would have been my word against his. He had been on the force for many years and had many friends in the department. I was new. And you depend on the people you work with to back you up in the field. I was afraid that they wouldn't be there. So I decided not to say anything. And I thought that I could handle it on my own.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Why did you pick Captain Daly to tell?
Because he had always been there for me. I trusted him. He let me down.
Yet you knew he would get in trouble if at some point it came out that you had told him about the alleged rape and he never reported it, right?
No, that thought never crossed my mind.
It never occurred to you that you were putting him in a delicate situation?
No. In fact, I didn't even have time to think about it. He caught me at a bad moment.
Let's review some of the things you told Captain Daly. Did Charlie Lloyd make any verbal threats during the alleged attack?
No.
And he never threatened to use a weapon?
No.
Or hit you if you resisted?
No.
Did he, in fact, hit you?
No, but he is
No will suffice, Miss Stroud. Now, I understand from your deposition that you were quite confused about how to react. Is that correct?
Yes, of course I was confused.
Confused about your feelings for Charlie Lloyd.
Objection!
And about what you wanted from him.
Objection, Your Honor! Objection!
Counselor?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. It won't happen again. Tell me, Miss Stroud, what did you do immediately after the alleged rape?
I took a shower.
Is this what you would normally advise a rape victim to do?
No, but
Aren't rape victims supposed to get themselves to the nearest hospital and report the crime?
Yes.
And yet you showered. You washed away all the evidence and waited for your boyfriend to come home.
That's not fair. I told you why I didn't.
Yes, we've heard it, because you were worried about your job.
Yes.
Well, you know something, Miss Stroud? I find this very interesting. You claim that things only started falling apart after you reported the alleged rape. But it seems to me that on the very day you claim it happened, you were already worrying about your job. I also understand that you have filed a claim against the city.
Objection, Your Honor, not pertinent.
Overruled. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. You believe the city terminated you immediately after you reported the alleged rape. Is that right?
Yes.
So it's fair to say that you also believe that in order to maintain a successful lawsuit against the city, you have to convince this jury that you really were raped.
No, that is not fair to say at all.
Are you trying to tell me that you actually think, as you sit here today, that if Charlie Lloyd is acquitted of your rape, you will still have a successful lawsuit against the city?
Yes.
On the grounds that you were fired because you were raped?
Those are not the grounds. The grounds are I was fired because I told a department person what happened to me. And that person not only failed to do anything, but the sanctions that he took against me resulted in my termination. That has nothing to do with whether or not Charlie Lloyd raped me. It has to do with what they did with that information. Those are two separate and distinct issues. And if this trial proves anything, it's that I was right all along about what would happen. The minute I came forward, these people have done nothing but try to destroy me and my family.
Very impressive show, Miss Stroud. No more questions?
Redirect, Your Honor. Thank you. Now, Tony, before that terrible day, you didn't really have a worry in the world, did you?
No, I did not.
Please the court, Your Honor, I refer to State Exhibit B. And isn't it true that you had received the best job evaluation of your career just a few days prior to the rape?
Yes, that's true.
And were you not looking forward to the fulfillment of a lifelong dream?
I was. I love being a police officer. I was a good officer. But I made a mistake. I kept quiet about something that I shouldn't have. And I convinced myself that that was the only sensible thing to do.
Please go on, Tony. Tell us what happened next.
Something happened that made me realize that I was wrong to keep quiet. It occurred to me that there were probably hundreds of thousands of women out there who, at one time or another, had kept quiet about something equally horrible, or perhaps even more horrible, and that they did it because they were like me. They were frightened. Frightened for their jobs. Frightened of their husbands or their boyfriends. Frightened by the community. And I thought fear is not a good reason to keep silent. It is wrong and it is selfish and other women might get hurt. So I am glad that I came forward. Very glad. Because it has made me realize that I can never again afford to be afraid.
The jury has a lot to consider. It could take a while.
I just want this to be over with.
I know.
I've never seen my father cry before.
I just want you to know, Tony, no matter what happens, whatever the verdict is, and I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
May I have it, please? Will the defendant please rise? The jury finds the defendant guilty as charged. Bailiff, please take the defendant into custody, pending sentencing on the 26th of this month.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I do.
I just wanted to tell you thank you.
In the United States, a rape is reported once every 5 minutes. In 40% of rapes reported to the police, the rapist is someone the victim knows. Most rapes go unreported.